But Walter, one of the questions I get asked in the field quite often is how in the world can Tapestri afford to pay people so much money? Up to $25 here in the United States, different in different countries. We'll have a video explain our international market soon. But how can we pay that much? And then we pay affiliates to give it away. And between Tom and Giorgio, I think between the three of you, you've got those answers. So why don't you just take it away and ask them whatever you want to ask? But that's what the field wants to know is how big can this get? How can we know we'll get paid? Those are the main questions.
Yeah. Giorgio or Tom, you want to go first and I can jump in? Oh, I think you might be on mute.
I'll take a shot. Giorgio's muted. So the short answer to this is we have, between the three of us, decades of experience in the data space. And so for the last 5 years at Complementix, we sell similar data. We understand who the buyers are. And more importantly, we understand what they want in terms of quality and scale of data. And so with that in mind, all of that in mind, we designed the Tapestri app to collect super high quality data. And with the help of all of you affiliates, we'll hope to build scale at a very rapid rate. But keep in mind that with Complementix, we already have a distribution network in place of dozens of buyers. They all want more data. There are other buyers out there that we haven't even touched yet that also want high quality data. And the real benefit here is, as the regulatory and Apple and Google landscape continues to progress, it's sort of anti-data. We're going to have first-party consented data, which nobody else will have at scale. And then we already know what kind of data and who to sell it to and for how much.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. George, you want to add to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Tom, thank you for that. And that's exactly the case. So historically, large conglomerates who will remain unnamed on this call have been taking data from you. And they've been doing it in plain sight. Our intention is to turn that paradigm kind of on its head and enable you, the consumer, to really profit, right? And create what we would consider a very profitable revenue share with you, so that you can continue living your life the way you do, and at the same time, sharing some of those profits.
Yeah, and let me attest to that as well, but I'll do it in a more pointed way because, for those who are skeptical, I get it. I'm a pretty skeptical person as well. That's just the nature of how I am. And I don't take blame to anyone who's skeptical about Tapestri or Complementix or anything, but we've been doing this so long. There's so many businesses and industries that I don't fully understand. So when I hear about them or read about them, I may critique them because I don't know. But from our business model specifically, if you look at it, and you guys are very smart entrepreneurial people on this call, so we'll talk to you as such, Tapestri doesn't pay any money up front, right? So our whole business model is we're relying on you, our network of our affiliates, to provide users for us. When a user downloads the app and stays active for 30 days, they're making money in their own data. Over that 30-day period, we've monetized that data. That's how we're paying them. Also, somebody brought them to Tapestri, whether it be a user or an affiliate. That could be $1 or $2 or up to $4 if it's a super affiliate to super affiliate. And we take that in consideration. For many of you who are on this call who do marketing or advertising or do specifically in-app marketing, if you were to go out and try to acquire a user for your app, you're going to spend $5, $7, $10 to acquire a user. No guarantee that user stays on board. And then you have a churn. Basically, you're losing users, you're trying to acquire users, and that's the game. When you have millions and millions of apps in the App Store and you're competing against very large publicly traded companies like Netflix and Uber and Clash of Clans and MyFitnessPal and Sudoku. I mean, that's the world we're all kind of up against. And Tapestri's business model is based upon you, the user. Once we acquire that user, we monetize the data, as Tom said. So many Fortune 50 companies who we already have a relationship with, and so many more because we have first-party considered data at scale, eventually will be globally. So that's our business model, and we're pretty confident in it.